Hi everybody, so happy to be here with you today. I'd love to share with you a wellness practice that has to do with cleansing our home space. Because we're now living in our homes as well as working from our homes, this sort of meshing between our work life and our home life is happening. And we can kind of take for granted the value of this ritual of leaving the house and transitioning into our work environment, or leaving the office and coming back into being in our home and family space. So just by creating a very simple, either daily, weekly, or monthly ritual or routine that helps transition out of the work mindset and into the family home can be unbelievably valuable. It helps us kind of create a little container for our work mindset, our work personality, the role that we have to be in for that self, and then a different sort of environment experience for that self that we allow to unfurl or unfold in our home lives with our families, our roommates, or on our own. So this is a ritual of cleansing the house after work, and in using that ritual to enter into our living space. So it's a ritual of using sage. Sage is a medicinal plant that's been used for generations to cleanse both physical body, has antibacterial, antiviral properties, but it also is really known to sort of like cleanse the energy, the thought forms in the space. So anytime we work with plant medicine, there's this real opportunity to connect with the consciousness of the plant. Sometimes we take for granted that plants, animals, things other than ourselves are full of life force. And that life force is really synonymous with consciousness. So by using our life, our consciousness, our intention, and connecting into the life force, the intelligence, the consciousness of any plant that we're using really heightens the experience and add layers of intimacy and dimension to this relationship we're creating. So a very simple way to do that is just before you light the sage, you just close your eyes and ask to connect. Plants are super responsive to that request for that intention. Just like when you would meet a new person, you'd intend to connect with them by making eye contact or saying hello. It's the same in developing a relationship with any sort of plants in our life. So you ask very simply to connect, and this ties our energy, our consciousness, into that of the plant. And then sage is really easy to light. You just light a little bit to the top. It smokes a lot. That's the point of this. And then you just want to get it so there's like a nice little smoke to it. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I can definitely see it and smell it here. And you fan it just a little bit to keep it lit. So as you go around your house, you walk through all of the rooms, especially your workspace, especially if you're sharing your workspace with also a living space. And you go all around, up into the corners, down into the corners of all of your living space. So this energetically cleanses your home. It also creates, sage has a very strong smell. So it creates this sort of olfactory memory of transitioning out of your work environment and into your home environment. So your system starts to recognize that and settle into a different way, into a different role. And it also just feels really nice to have these these rituals that we engage in when we need them to create separation and support. So enjoy this simple ritual, integrate it at the end of your day or maybe on Friday nights before you transition into your weekend. Anytime that you want. You can also use it, say you've had a especially frustrating day or an argument with a coworker or a boss. You can use this to sort of cleanse and wipe the energy so you can move on to the next thing. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you use this, and namaste.